Right, welcome back. Last time, Sweden decided to declare war on Denmark-Norway in order to reconquer their provinces, and called me in. I was about to do that a couple days later, after they did, so yeah. So I don't have control over the war, which is a bit sad. I've been hoping to grab the rest of Jutland would be nice. I don't think I can actually mark it. Yeah. I'm going to ensure that they aren't able to get the territory though. That's for certain. But yeah. I'm also working toward last time, or well, at the end of the session 2 sessions ago, we did go ahead and get subordinate church authority to weaken the clergy. Of course, it will take time for clergy's power to reduce, but it's going to do so very rapidly. Plus, it also reduces the amount of autonomy that the clergy produce, which further reduces the power of all factions as well, especially the nobles. I think. No, actually, it's especially maybe. I don't know. Who gets special boosts? Power from autonomy. Well, it's elite power from autonomy in general. Okay, so I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just weakens them all in general. Additionally, a casual literacy is almost ready for me to embrace it. I literally just have one more province that will reduce the cost by 10 entire ducats. Well, almost 11. And it only takes a month for it to arrive, so I may as well wait until that's done. Then we can start getting scientific methods. I just need to get through this war, which we should win. Denmark-Norway does have more troops than any of us individually. And I've seen Sweden actually manage to lose the war. But with my highly advanced troops, not just technologically, I also have exceptional drilling methods, techniques, etc. It's not really a problem. Let's see, where's my drill? That's Miltech. Exhaustive drilling, yeah. Plus I have exceptionally high professionalism. Which further helps with everything in general. You have to keep an eye on where they're going, though. While my troops are stronger, I do also have less morale than I normally would. Because I was recently drilling until, like, November or so? Yeah. Right, now that the month's passed, the province of Lunenburg should have... Yep, no more to spread. That means the entire state has it. And all my other provinces are actually pretty distant from getting it. Limburg is the closest. And well, it's got expected to be president 1638. Yeah! Far too long. So let's just go ahead and embrace it. This will remove the penalty that it has on tax. I'm still getting that plus 5% cost from the recent reforms, so I won't actually do any tech jumping until later. Plus, there's also scientific methods that's starting to have an impact. That only starts to apply when trying to grab tech level 40 and beyond, from the looks of it. Anyway, I get better autonomy, slightly better autonomy, much better institution spread, 10% globally, and then another 10% for True Faith provinces, and 5 years of separatism. More. Which actually is a problem. This province suddenly has enough separatism to get some actual unrest again. These are causing even more problems. Yeesh. Well, that wiped him. Time to clean up. Honestly, they should have the lack of war enthusiasm now in order to accept any peace deal. Like that, yeah. 36 favors because they didn't give me anything. Except for a lot of power projection noise. I should insult someone. Which of my rivals would be best to insult? The Pope. There we go. That should get me some extra points for a while. Next time I declare the war, okay? Just wish they didn't ignore us. Could you have taken Scania instead? Would have been that? Would have that been too much? Alright. New year, new things to do. Oh wait, a lot of that stuff has expired, hasn't it? Well, okay, that's what. Okay, so first we should wait until the societal instability expires. And the recent reforms modifier. Come on, 7th of January. There we go. Right, so we no longer have tech cost issues. So, poor law, admin efficiency plus 5. Late tercios, siege ability plus 10%, land morale plus 0.09, combat wits plus 2, infantry fire plus 0.25. Yeah, it was heck of a lot of things. I'm not gonna read them all. Stuff to be culverins. Gallop cavalry. Counter-march musketeers, yeah. Now for a bunch of diplotech. Line of battle, global naval engagement with plus 1%, naval morale plus 0.3. The Astrolabe, global ship trade power plus 1%, makes line of merchants, colonial range plus 20, trade range plus 50, naval morale plus 0.1. The Royal Exchange, the first, okay, so trade efficiency plus 0.5%, naval morale plus 0.1, enables a bunch of ships. Ship's logs, naval force limit plus 2%, may sabotage recruitment, naval morale plus 0.1. Great circle sailing. Naval force limit plus 3%, max colonial range plus 20, trade range plus 50, naval morale plus 0.1, naval engagement plus width plus 5. I'm not going to grab any more because scientific methods will start to cause problems. And oh no, global trade is already giving an impact. Well, I highly doubt global trade's going to arrive anytime soon. You can own or have a colonial subject own a province with trade value at least 2 on 5 different continents. Yipe. I'm not going to be able to achieve that, not without serious colonization. Or maybe stealing colonies, you know, do the Dutch thing. It is naturally Dutch. Okay. Enough of the jokes. Right. Now let's go through some of the support stuff that I forgot to do. Promote support commerce. Perform a show of devotion. Now. Transition to dispassionate peasantry. Minus 40 gentry loyalty, minus 3 hierarchy, minus 40 relations between the aristocrats and the state. I only lose 5 Republican tradition and 1 stability. And the instability effect is actually rather minor. So. This increases minimum peasant freedom from 20 to 35, makes it so that peasant freedom no longer naturally decays, and increases base welfare by 1. Alright, now to overlook tenant abuse again. And promote their faction. Right? Do we want to maintain... Because maintaining low authority would be great. It would certainly give... Problem is, I would have to wait 10 years. Right? No, but it's still long enough that I don't want to do it. I'll just wait for the next opportunity to free the peasant. Well, plus 10% roll production would be so good. But it does mean I lose the ability to just, ignore, you know, the tenancy thing. Where is it? Overlook tenant abuse. And I already have most of the things that I need. It's just more military organization and attack the rural autonomy. But their lack of influence can only last so long. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll bribe the spiritualist for a while. I could use some more clergy loyalty. Although, it's gonna have some odd effects. I will no longer gain Republican tradition as quickly, but I will get better stability. And apparently unjustified demands have been reduced. Which is a bit strange, but I'll take it. Did I turn on the... Right. Let's leave it on automatic. I forgot to turn the automatic on. No pool tax, okay. Right, okay. There we go. So! Managed to embrace... Well, okay. Embraced, casual literacy 1 month in. Did the war with Denmark, Norway. Sweden, of course, just grabbed a bunch of territory and left me behind with a bunch of favors. Figured it would happen, still is annoying. However, a random event also meant that the aristocrats lost a lot of influence. And I mean a lot. Minus 10. So now their influence is extremely low. Seriously low. So, I went ahead and got dispassionate peasantry. I'm thinking of going for free peasantry soon, too, although I'm going to have to be careful. The nobles only have so much loyalty for me to burn. Though then again, I can say the same for the clergy. Yeah, they've gone through a lot. Just conquered this province from, well, I was left at Mecklenburg. Schwerin. So, yeah. The Netherlands are also fighting for their independence. They seem to be winning. I mean, they've all got positive war score from battles and occupations and blockades. So, probably. Well, the 17 provinces are still around. I can also start to see more and more of Africa as time goes on, which is interesting. It's definitely interesting. I think I'm following along with Portuguese exploration as discoveries spread. Anyway, scientific methods is also spreading. Well, better put, being invented. Does seem to be an upper limit, though. Oh well. It'll arrive in about 5 years in Dithmarschen and Hamburg, both of which have major centers of learning, which is excellent. Schroman is going to take a while longer. They don't have quite as much base, and they also don't have quite as much spread benefits. So yeah. And none of my other provinces have, well, enough. The Kyoka now? Why is it in Wagrian? Shouldn't it be up here or something? Costs 10,000 ducats. Is that how canals are being handled now? How come I never saw this? Well, let me check. Yeah, looking at them, the canals aren't on the list, but that's not anything particularly new. Oh well. Let's see here. Yeah, I've also funded an infrastructure project in Lubeck, because apparently we've got rank 1 amenities here. I don't know why we have rank 1 amenities here, but that's a problem I'm solving now. I also opened up a new slot for higher education. It'll take time for that to fill itself up, but it will heavily increase the knowledge production of the province, which is important because the province barely produces anything. I mean, sure, I'm producing far more of all my country's needs and knowledge in my capital, and to a lesser degree in Hamburg. But still, the more I produce, the better, especially since prices are somewhat going down, but knowledge, it's pretty important. Global trade is also starting to have an impact, however, I don't think anyone actually has that yet. The only people I could think of having that would be the Europeans, and I don't trust their ability to do it, so end result, we're probably going to have really expensive tech for a really long time. Which is just great. After that is academia, which, well, embrace the scientific method, and then admin tech 46. However, it's extremely similar to scientific methods, though it's, well, spread is smaller just on the base. Definitely have enough districts to really help either way. Well, it's going to be a while before he hit tech level. What was it again? 46. Yeah, about 60 years. It'll wait until 1650. Until then, I'm going to have to deal with the global trade cost increases. Hopefully it won't be that big of a deal, because I don't trust the AI's ability to cause this stuff to appear, and then to spread to me? Ugh. It's going to be painful. But yeah. Got a lot of power projection, which will help for a while. Well, I've already done the insult rival thing. There's not much else I can do. Yeah, lots of unrest, and I can't seem to be able to properly bring it down. Lots of separatism. Yeah. But it used to be a lot better than this. I do have somewhat low stability though, so that might be part of the problem. But it wasn't that because... Oh yeah, but that's because I did the tenancy thing. Provincial corruption is also starting to go up, which is annoying. Although that might be just the new province having its impact. Yeah, this province has a larger corruption than the average, so it might be that it brought it up. Never mind, other provinces are getting it too. In fact, this province is starting to get increased state reach, despite the fact that I haven't been doing anything. Yeah, it seems like in provinces with lower state reach, it's starting to increase automatically. That is strange. Okay. State corruption is going down, though, which I appreciate. Permitting Finnish culture should be done eventually, but I don't need to right now. The unrest isn't that much of an impact. I doubt it is. Separatists will actually cause problems. It might actually be Republican tradition. That's actually a good point. Wait, is that... Wow, all that looks really weird, but it looks like the Mamluks are actually winning multiple wars against the Ottomans. That... Well, the Ottomans have basically just been walking around the... I don't know why else they would have agitation. Anyway. Yeah, I've definitely gone on long enough. Military's doing good. I've restarted the whole automatic tax delegation. Because well, we'll call some oddities because a lot of stuff is actually state-owned now because I've been letting the auto investor do its thing, not let property decay. Which is why my diplo points are so low. I plan on crafting a diplo idea group in 10 years. 19 years from now. Yeah, maybe not. On the other hand, doing so would save me points in the long run because, you know, tech cost reductions and whatnot. Oh well. I've got a strong little country that can punch above its weight. I've proved that multiple times, especially beating up Denmark and Norway. I humiliated them. Well, maybe not a humiliation thing, but still. I just hope next war I actually am able to declare war before Sweden does the same thing. Then again, Sweden doesn't actually have a casus belli against Denmark-Norway. This may change later on, but for right now, that is not the case. So, anyway, I've definitely gone on long enough. I'll see you again next time. Until then.